That boy Sam Levinson is good. Woo, that boy good.
Aspirations, concerns, tribulations, you know, the Gen Z kind of anti-hero, if you like.
This nigga's a Brit.
Yeah.
Oh, freak. Why?
I mean, he's definitely
No, this nigga sounds just like
African, but you know he's
the
up
character
with Idris Elba.
tribulations.
Yeah.
The Drewski with bringing timing is perfect. What the freak?
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
Very emotional. Lots of times that made me cry. That felt really good. Some things in there I loved. Some things in here that I didn't like so much. Some things that I felt like missed the bar according to my expectations, right? But who am I? Overall, fantastic finale. Not what I would have wanted in certain ways. But in other ways, yes, it was exactly what I wanted, exactly what I expected. I guess I could just, you know, that J3 Snake nigga that took the bullets out of his gun, that doesn't make no sense to me. That Judas, right-hand man, right there, taking care of him, always looked out for him, make sure he had a place, and out of nowhere, the betrayal, bro. Because what, you shared a car ride and he asked about your poodle? Maddie asked about your poodle and because y'all shared a car ride together? That's all I got.
He didn't hear him ask. He didn't hear him say Rue's name until after he had the gun, right?
Yeah. Rue was after he was already with the shotgun inside the bar. Which he could have took the bullets out of the gun at any time.
Definitely an odd situation. I don't know. Maybe he felt like Maddie was going to. I'm just putting hypotheticals out there right now. That maybe on this day, for some reason, after that conversation, he felt like Maddie was going to try to do something, resist, and Alamo was going to. It would have probably sent him over the edge or whatever, and she's dead, so he took the bullets. I can't tell, but overall, I'm with you. It was a great season. I would have been upset, but I didn't catch it. No, she's ODing right now. That's why Fez is in the news.
That was great.
That's why she's taking this trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
That's why she's back at home. That's why she's there with mom. But we had that discussion right before we actually saw it.
They gave us what we wanted, but they gave us something different, and then gave us what we expected.
They gave us a very, very good visual trick.
Yes.
Which almost kind of makes you wonder, you know, is this kind of what they see or what they would be going through as they're ODing, or who knows? I don't have those questions, don't have those answers. But it was a definite, powerful moment in this final episode and in this final season, because I was getting annoyed with just bringing Fez up. I was annoyed because he is gone, and it's difficult to really portray and allow you to really feel that person's presence and impact. And in this way, it was felt, but I would have rather it been. I would have even been kind of okay with Fez escaped, and he's off somewhere, and okay, at least we know he's on the run. He's trying to live his life. He doesn't want to be there, and then we get back to this. But no, they went even further and gave us something pretty damn amazing.
Yeah, real amazing.
I kind of treat this
You don't want to count it?
how
That's
you
when it
feel
happened.
sometimes about
What
like Wonder
happened?
Woman 84.
What about it?
There are things you could be, you want to bring up and be like, it could lower the grade and this and that, but then it just comes down to really how it made you feel in those epic moments.
Right.
So I don't
Exactly.
the things here that I could really say they bother me and they gripe, and what I didn't like could lower my grade for this, but then I look at it and I just see the finality of it, the conclusion, and I go, for me not being the biggest epic amazing I needed to binge watch this every week fan of the show. I wasn't there at the beginning, came in there like season 2 with you guys, to be watching this season and knowing enough to be pissed off with the DEA, to be pissed off with Nate, to even be pissed off with Lexi in some instances.
It all fades away.
It all
It's in the background.
fades away, and then I just go, it's an A plus. And then I even go and I look at, because we looked at it last 10-15 minutes of how he wanted to bring this all out to the forefront and discuss these things, and what you let me know he was a former drug addict too. It just goes, yeah, I can't knock this.
Can't.
I refuse to knock this.
It's a
I
great
think
story. It's powerful. It's well acted, beautifully shot. That score was amazing.
and the
It's
fact
just
that
good, bro.
that you can relate, I can relate. I mean,
Yeah.
my mom, alcoholic. I've got at least 5 people I know who are dealing with thoughts of or have gone through addiction as well as suicide. They hit me up every so often, and you look at this and you go, you cannot leave them to themselves.
And Ali had to learn that. It's like, bro, he ain't had no one left. I understand why he did what he did. It's the way that they chose to do it. You know, I want to talk. I want to find out. I wanted him to go gun-ho blasting everybody.
Yeah,
They
just
looked
it's
like they
done.
ran it. You know what I'm saying? But here he is. He got away scot-free. No police is looking for him. He's the Punisher now, or whatever he is now. No consequences for what happened. And even the Snake J3 nigga said, you know, may God bless you or some shit like that. This is so uncharacteristic. You know, the betrayal. That's
And-
just
and
Epiphany.
Wayne being able to get away after figuring out based off of laxatives he needs to get out of there with his girl.
Is this place on my
Fez's ex is out of, like, gets out scot free, hitchhiking somewhere.
he gonna say rude.
Get your bitch ass out of here!
Almost.
Your dick again.
Almost. When he gets over to the bar.
So he already done took the bullets out before any of this.
Yes. When he goes into, I'm assuming when he goes into the room, he takes the jacket off and then he takes off the guns.
Shoot. Shoot! You want you some Alamo Brown? I'm right. Might not be the most educated nigger on the planet.
Because I really
Motherfuckers
thought
up in here.
when he said
You gonna die tonight.
there's right and there's wrong,
It's a big swinging mandingo. That's the bits.
and then he listed off all the people and organizations that it takes to get the fentanyl into this place and get somebody dead. That he's gonna take it out on everybody.
Word is bond.
Bitch, I can't hear you. Can't you?
Rue.
Yeah, that's way after. This nigga betrayed him before all this shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy. So
that's,
what the?
that's why it's like, I'm
This is a problem, right? This is
It
a
is.
very big issue in the script and the story. Is the taking the bullets? This nigga doing a J3 snake move to get Alamo busted and shot, murdered. Like, think of the consequences that come from that.
also because what do you think? What does he do?
It would have been more effective.
What does he do before he goes out there to give the fake bag of money out? You know, thumb checks the wind, spins,
Yeah.
sees how many he got in there. So it's like he normally checks these things.
Yeah.
So it is.
And on top of that, adding the fact that it could have been more impactful if there was no betrayal. The bottle, right before the bottle shatters. Pow. And he
Especially since how you and I felt about the setup.
the DA setup.
Yeah, no, when he's inside the hot tub with her, and I don't know, all of these things are going off, and Rue and this and that, and
talking about his
Rue was that
premonition?
in the DEA. No, and how we were talking about his lack of response really made this
Right.
more impactful, because
Yeah.
when he finally got to it, no, we saw that they actually did switch trucks and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like, boom, he was paying very much so attention to the situation.
Yeah.
He knew that they were now being watched. And then for it to come to this conclusion, and he's going to take that, put it on the table for her, and says, I take it from my back. You've had a long time. Good job. I'm proud of you. Here at 25. Have one. You know, I know you in some pain. Just to put that it right there for her. Just to give her that little push. Because that's all it takes. Just a little push
Yeah. Yeah, that
end this way. It's
that
kind of
was tough. That was tough, but this whole thing has been a great journey, man.
Yeah.
All these characters are dope. Rest in peace to Alamo. You know, black on black violence took him out. I wish it didn't have to be that way, but you know, it be that way. You know what I mean? Because you know, let's be honest, black on black violence is real in this country.
Yeah.
So, Rue, I didn't think that she was gonna hit me emotionally like that, but it did because of the beautiful way that they wrote and the way they directed those scenes. It was nice to see. It was impactful. This whole season was impactful, man. This episode was great. And this is Sam Levinson. Wherever you go, I'll be paying attention. I'll be seeing you, bro, and I'll be following you to your next project and covering, doing. You know, I'm down. You tight, bro. So with that being said, everything that comes to an end, and this is just another one of those shows that came out 7 years ago. It took 7 years, BG4, to do 3 seasons.
I'm fine with that.
That's how busy the schedules were.
I'm
It's
totally fine
just
with that.
busy.
Look, if it took 7 years for 3 seasons, and she's been busy with big budget movies, including Marvel and Dunes, and those films typically take 2 to 3 years in themselves before we get one, I can be content with that. It's just unfortunate that the schedules really didn't work out more so where they could all be in the same space at the same time and really give us things. And it also is unfortunate. The dad passed away just recently, Nate's dad, and that
Yeah.
Fez, of course, passed away after season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So this is also what I would have to say is probably what we would have wanted or would have accepted more if we got this real big emotional push and a much better story. If the second Black Panther film would have done something like this, I didn't get this type of a feeling watching that film.
Yeah.
He passed
agree.
away. We've lost
Yeah.
our Black Panther. We've lost
They didn't
this
handle that right.
major portion of our lives and what he's given to us and what he's represented and showing how impactful and powerful. And then he passes off. And I can understand that that's the difficult situation to be in. So, you know, for those who can pull it off, much kudos. For those who don't, it's unfortunate, but I give you a little bit of understanding. I'm a little lenient.
Yeah.
And my last thing would probably just be check in on those folks. Even if you don't have long conversations, check in on those folks so you know who are trying but have difficulties in the decisions that they've made, or in just making decisions that are going to impact them, which will as well impact you far, far down the road.
With that being said, A+.
A plus.
See you guys. Deuces.